Welcome back, pop stars. We are live, and it's probably going to take a few seconds for us to make sure the stream's going
You're
well.
right.
So we'll just pause.
We're just going to riff here for a second. I'm Benji.
I'm
Who are you?
RIZZO.
Oh, yeah,
That's my name.
Nice to meet you guys, pop stars. Do you know what day it is?
I don't remember.
Ah, damn. I thought it might be.
The 5th of November.
Ah!
We're live, bitches.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
Look, they're there.
Oh, they're
Okay.
there. Oh, and we got our viewers and our comments and everything that took us a while. I wasn't
Trying
sure
to
if the
set up.
chat
Mhm.
was going to show up. See it right there? That wasn't showing up in my test, so that's why we were delayed about 3 minutes. But we're here now.
You know, the YouTube usually delays us like 3 minutes when we do our live premiere, so.
It takes a second. Oh, my God. We're so excited. All right. What are people saying? How's everyone doing today? We got
Hi,
73
y'all.
people.
Ooh, welcome.
First off, we do have our air conditioning going. Can you hear us fine? How's everyone hearing us? Are we doing well?
Is there an annoying noise in the background?
No. Hold on. Didn't even realize this is a live stream. It is a live stream, Molly.
It's a live stream, and also we apologize because you're not gonna see the movie.
Well,
you gotta
here's-
sync up with us.
Here's what's going to happen.
What?
So we were behind on a few things, but we have a really fun next 2 months planned out for you.
Mhm.
And we even have something special that we're going to reveal in just a second. We've already talked about it. But in order for us to be able to get on top of things, we were like, well, we should just do a stream this week.
Yeah.
So we're going to stream V for Vendetta right now. If you have a copy at home, we will give you a chance to sync up. If you have HBO Max, we'll give you a chance to sync up. If you don't worry about it. In the next day or so, we will have this uploaded to Patreon with the full video included, so that way you can watch us and watch the movie, and you don't have to do this. If you're here right now and you're a little bummed that the video is not right there, take it up with YouTube. Don't take it up with me, okay? I'm sorry.
Pick it up with the law and the copyright.
We can't do copyright shit, but we're here and we're excited to talk with y'all.
We're doing our best.
We're doing our best.
and then go ahead. What were
You
gonna
good?
say? Yeah.
Like I said, we are going to have the full reaction with the video and with us on Patreon. And then hopefully,
God knows how long it's going to take, but we will, in our extra time, put this together as like a normal reaction
Yes.
video.
on YouTube for
And
free.
post it, yes.
For
So-
free.
For free. Are you quoting bedtime stories?
Yes,
when
I
you do
am
that?
quoting
Okay.
bedtime stories. I was
It's
wondering if anyone
literally
remembers that.
the only part of that movie.
No, I remember that one. And, well, he says you can do it in a few things.
Yeah, that's usually his line.
You can do it.
You can do it.
So
all.
we're super excited. And again, if you're just here with your thumb up your butt and you don't have a copy, don't worry. We'll just be talking to you. What?
Just
Don't like that phrase?
picturing pop stars with their thumb up their butts.
Hey, don't. Ew, gross, Benji. Don't pick
That's
it up.
how I watch my YouTube videos.
We're so excited, though. Okay. So first off, I know copyright is bogus. Let me switch over to the version. I'm going to give you guys. Here is the film. We are going to be starting at, let's see.
The beginning.
We're about 15 seconds in. So if you want to line up your copies, now's a good time. We will give you another chance to line up.
Let's start.
But for
at
right
the
now,
very beginning.
Get your copy lined up to about 15 seconds.
Hello to Mexico, Daniela.
What do we got here? What's the copyright? So bogus. Ready to sync it up. How do I
Don't
talk to
ever
YouTube?
say some of our butts, sir. Oops. Oops.
Don't say thumb up our butts.
Good old case of butt thumbs.
So if you guys have it lined up, we're about 15 seconds in. In fact, actually, I will go to. There we go. You can see it right down there. If you're wondering, we are on the full Warner Brothers Pictures logo. And we will have this time stamped down below the entire time so you can see where we're at.
Ooh.
So you got my candy, gonna put my clothes. I thought it said gonna put my clothes on. I was like, hey, you can watch it naked if you want to.
Hey, nobody has to know.
We're super excited. All right, Benji, you got to keep track of these comments. Tell me what people are saying.
Oh, I'm not a fast reader.
Okay, well, be
Just kidding.
faster, Benji.
I can't. can read fast. I can read quickly. I just have to look over the microphone, which is like.
Oh, I like how
a thing.
McKinley. Yeah, I've definitely seen this a lot of times. So I definitely don't need. There's a few scenes I don't need to have. I don't need to be watching it to know what's going on.
Do you know the V speech?
I don't.
Vendiferous Veffers and the Vefferling Veffers in Boston.
Are you just making that shit up?
Of course.
Why don't you pull it up on your phone and we can just
I've
talk along?
literally, I think I've only seen this movie once.
Oh shit!
Like around the time it came out.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So.
All right, well,
yeah.
everyone, we are 15 seconds in. We will give you one last chance. Let me pull up the image. Okay, y'all. Ooh, why does it say 18 seconds in now?
Ah, son of a fuck.
Son
What
of
did
a.
you do?
I don't fucking know what I did. Either way.
Are we allowed to curse live? Is
Yeah,
that a
we can
thing? We're not
curse.
gonna get struck for that. I don't know why it would make a difference if it's live versus if it's a thing, but oh,
Excuse me.
go back to 15 seconds
There we go.
is where we are.
We're at 15 seconds. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. All right. So let us all know and spam the
Ooh.
chat V when you're ready.
Lady Knight the Brave knows the entire V speech.
Oh,
Yes,
that's awesome.
We love that.
All right. So spam the chat V once you're lined up and ready to go.
Ooh, McKinley Joe, let's go.
We're just waiting for you guys to spam it. V.
Say the
V.
V. Okay.
V
I was-
is in for Vendetta. See,
Yeah,
there
no,
we
no,
go.
I was about to say, I was like, why would you say the? You're missing an opportunity. V.
Okay, so everyone's ready.
Yay.
Yay! There's the spam. There's the chats coming
Isabella
in.
knows the whole speech. Isabel Ray knows the whole speech also.
All right, y'all. We are super excited. Let's get this shit rolling. Okay. And V, 2, 1.
Vengage.
Vengage.
Oh, I didn't have my.
All right, we are. Oh no, sorry. Hold on. There we go.
He's a DC comic?
Yeah, Vertigo Comics was. It was like their dark version. It was their dark side. Vertigo was DC's dark side, Benji.
No, not the dark side.
Oh my god, I fucking love this movie. This was also produced by the Wachowski sisters. So I am so excited.
They did The Matrix.
Yes, they did. Treason and pot. I know no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
I know that one.
Yeah. But what of the man?
I don't know that.
Okay, so obviously for those of you who just watching with your thumb up your butt right now and you don't know what's happening, Natalie Portman is giving us a little history lesson. So I watched this movie when I was a kid. I'm actually surprised I got my parents to say yes to letting me rent this.
Yeah.
But it was around the time when Domino's Pizza had this they had this like deal where you would get a pizza and you would get these brownie cubes that they had for dessert, and they had a really creepy commercial where like this big cubed man with legs would walk around and he was like slimy and he would hug you, I think. I don't remember.
Like in a good way?
It was on TV, so it was as creepy as it could be.
Yeah, it's like
And I was obsessed, and I convinced my parents to let me get that pizza, them brownie cubes, and watch V for Vendetta. And then they were super mad when it had all that gay shit in it.
it has gay shit in it?
Yeah, but this was my first introduction to a lot of good gay shit. Like to understand that, hey, just because you're
Maybe-
Christian, there's a world outside of that.
Maybe it's okay, even if you are Christian.
Let's see. This whole movie.
Are we about to watch Catching Fire?
Shut up, Ben. Shut up, Meg. The Mad TV parody of the Brownies. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. Maybe I'm remembering the Mad TV parody of the Brownies.
You're
along
combining the two. That happens.
Oh yeah. Oh god, this movie is so freaking good. I am horrible when it comes to freaking advertisement. Oh, I will shell out so quick. Oh god, this guy is so into himself. Also sphincter of Us Erica. Did you like that? Also sphincter. I fucking hate him.
Oh.
He's so smarmy. Yeah, this isn't anything similar to what's going on in life
Okay.
in real life right now. That's what I meant to say.
Why is she listening to him? Does she agree? Is she a bad guy?
No,
Is she the villain?
is she- I don't think she's the villain. She might be. She's a villain from a certain point of view, Benji. Also, I was obsessed between this movie and The Mummy. I was obsessed with the name Evie. And actually, one of my best friends was obsessed with it, and he named his daughter Evie, and I've named my
Cute.
movie character Evie.
Nice.
So, both
Same
equal,
place.
equal footing there, Yeah, he's definitely like Alex Jones and Tucker Carlson. Ugh. Gross. The two of them getting dolled up at the same time.
Yeah.
I like the idea that you would refer to V as getting dolled
I
up.
mean, I was thinking it too. I was like, look at them getting cute together. Like, okay.
They
Get
are
you
meant
little-
for each
dust
other.
off your boots and get all cute.
Ew, The Mummy Returns, Alexis? Why The Mummy Returns?
It's fine. At least it's not
The Mummy Returns.
the third one.
Well,
which
when I was a
didn't
kid, I
see.
liked the third one better than the second one, but
Which one was the third one again?
the third one was the one without Rachel Weisz, which now is the reason I don't like the third one,
Yeah.
because I'd still take a shitty movie with Rachel Weisz over a good movie, over a mediocre movie without Rachel Weisz. I guess he's right. Lady Boss Ninja says that the cape seems a little bit traumatic. Yeah.
But that's the whole point.
He is drama.
Yeah. Like,
So you're right.
He's got the hair.
He's getting
got
dolled
the
up.
mask. It's all about the drama. You think he memorized that speech just because it was necessary? No, drama.
Definitely a theater kid.
Performance, yes.
I hated this. I hate the way his eyes open like that. He's such a gross man.
Are they cops?
They are their version of cops with the names of fingermen.
Yeah.
I know, gross. Here we fucking go.
Am I the drama?
He's definitely dolled up. I don't think he gives a shit about your
Yeah.
badge.
Woo.
He punched him in the face, and yet he seemed to take that in his gut.
Was it in the face? It looked like it was the chest.
No, he punched him in his face for sure.
Oh.
But then his gut flew back. Oh, no, I definitely understand it's based on Guy Fawkes. But I guess Guy Fawkes, too, was getting dolled up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody in that time was very dolled up.
About to blow up Parliament. What you up to?
So he's got some like super strength, or
It was in that time period where even normal people would throw punches. And
generally strong from training.
Sugar-doo. Sugar-o, the devil himself. Spare the rod. Oh, God. The aesthetic of this movie is so warm and nostalgic for me in the creepiest way.
Hey.
It's such a cold film, but it's... Oh, God, I fucking love this movie. And I hated the fact that people, like, shat on it. They're like, it's not a good comic adaptation. I tried reading that comic.
Okay.
It was boring. Okay? I like Watchmen. I like Alan Moore's Watchmen. That one's much better than the movie. But in this case, I'll take the movie over the comic. The graphic novel.
It's like Watchmen is on my list of movies to fall asleep to. It is a good low roar.
I wonder if this could be a low roar.
Probably.
New Parliament, who dis? Ha!
It's Victor and villain. So not only does he have a speech, but he has choreography.
Oh, I know.
So
Theater kid for sure.
drama. Zorro.
Just so those chats are always in your face, Benji. And the way he gets so excited there.
He's like, I made it through.
He's excited he made it
Like,
through his
"Ah, I
own
did it."
speech.
Somebody finally got to hear it.
For my mask series,
Ooh.
Sydney Beanie, my mask series. Oh, Sid! My mask series. What was my mask series? Wait, Sid, what do you mean my mask series? I'm completely blanking. Yes, this is definitely, Emma, this is definitely the chaotic good version of the Phantom from Phantom of the Opera.
The Phantom of the Opera is here. Uh-oh.
No way. I guess I didn't realize this, but apparently Hugo Weaving broke character a little bit. It's also hard because this was originally played by another actor, and I'm blanking on the name. But halfway through filming, they were like, "Get him out of here."
Apparently, Benji likes chat all over his face. Oh, comments. When are we going to get another Natalie Portman rap, by the way? That's
I don't
what
know.
want
She's
to
phenomenal,
know.
though. This is definitely a movie where the female lead, it looks like she does a lot, but in a lot of ways she is still kind of the victim in some aspects.
Being brought through the whole thing.
I do feel like it does it better than most, and I feel like it paved the way for me to kind of understand. This movie actually laid the groundwork for a lot of my more progressive thinking in the future, so I'm still very thankful for it.
Yeah. Bree says that I think childhood me got V for Vendetta, Phantom of the Opera, and Zorro all confused, which I can say fair to that one.
He definitely does torture Evie, and I'm not going to fully... It's one of those things where it's like, it's what she asked for, but she didn't ask for it that way. No, I mean, like, she literally said it from her mouth.
All I'm hearing is a straight man saying the woman asked for it. Canceled.
Canceled.
We're just going to go ahead and stop this right now.
Oh, God, this score, 1812 Overture. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
know
dun,
this
dun,
song.
dun, dun. I am going to give you guys a warning. I am going to cry like a goddamn baby at the end of this film.
Oh, nice.
Every single time I cry so freaking hard. Canceled. If I had to,
If we were going to watch another movie based on a date.
as
what
in,
would
like,
we
are you talking
watch?
about a specific date
Well,
or like
October
a
3rd, November 5th. We need, what's next, December or something?
I don't know.
Said
Christmas?
October, November. There's
Let's
something.
avoid spoilers and talk about. Oh my God, Candid Winks! Have you not seen this movie?
Well, welcome.
Well, shit. I was already an anarchist when I saw this as a teenager in theaters, so my mind was blown, pun intended. Yeah, I think. But the thing I like about V is that he doesn't see himself as a hero. I think he knows what he's doing is wrong, which
But
is
he
why
knows it's necessary. Also, thank you, Nikki. She said I'm looking good.
you are looking good, Benji. Are your lashes still?
On point, always. Not always. Definitely not. It's only for the camera.
When
Oh.
there are cannons in the score, might as well improv and use explosives. Yeah. Oh, James Pufoy, who's done a lot of period. Yes, I know. I remember his. I was remembering the actor's face who played V originally, but. Eddie Marsden, not Eddie Marsden. Eddie Marsden? I never remember his name, but he's like the wormy little fellow to the far right who played Inspector Lestrade from the Sherlock Holmes Robert Downey Jr. version, and I like him a lot.
I have not heard of Spoiler Alert.
Well,
With Jim
here's what
Parsons
I'm going to
and
say
Venom.
about the spoiler alert.
Is that
for
new?
Oh, wait, what? Oh, the movie spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
But here's what I'm going to say about spoiler alerts for V for Vendetta. It came out in 2006. I might spoil it a little.
We'll try not to.
This scene is so good too.
There goes the baker with his tray like always.
No, that's not. The thing I also like, oh God, the way that the media twists the narrative. Nothing like real life, you know what I'm saying, though?
So they totally decided that they were like, no, what? We were already going to blow up that building.
Yeah, how many people haven't seen this film before? I'd be interested. This is like, I mean, I've been watching it since day one, so sorry, I do apologize. I'm like, you haven't seen V for Vendetta, idiot.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I've only seen it once, and that was because somebody told me to. Like, somebody was like, let's go see it. If that wasn't the case,
Did you see it in theaters?
I think so.
Damn, I'm jealous. I wasn't going to be able to see an R-rated movie in theaters.
Oh, maybe not then.
My first R-rated movie that I saw in theaters was, that wasn't Passion of the Christ. Was 3:10 to Yuma with Russell Crowe and Christian Bale and Logan Lerman.
Ooh,
it's a good movie. My sister loved that movie.
I don't think I've seen that one actually.
And I love Stephen Fry in this. He's so good.
Stephen J. Fry is in this? Is that his name? Philip J. Fry.
Futurama?
Yeah.
No, it's another Fry. No, for real though, this film definitely did open up my mind to the quote unquote gay agenda.
What is the gay part of this?
Do you not remember?
No.
It's like throughout the entire film, it's very queer in the best way. I mean,
is there actually anything gay that happens?
No, yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Just implicating.
Do you not remember this film at all?
I kind of remember. I remember the ending.
No.
So basically, no, I'm just kidding.
I don't know though if I would have. I don't think I cried. I've definitely got a lot more blubbery and teary-eyed though over my years. Someone just in the comments said that I would have been a blubbery mess in theaters, but
yeah,
it's only been the last like 15 years that I've just been like,
like that. You're like, it's only been recently, like 15 years. Like, no.
Whoops, maybe 10. I don't know.
I mean, that's still a long time. I was thinking when you said only like 2 to 3 years.
I've only been crying for 30 plus years. Yeah, and it's good because, well, you'll see. I'm not going to spoil it for you, Benji.
What, the gay?
Yes, I won't spoil it.
I was like, I know that I remember like bigger parts of the movie, but like very little in between. Uh-oh. Get out, Neo. They're coming for you.
Actually, there's a shot here that's incredibly reminiscent of The Matrix. If it's not this, right there, fucking there.
Yep.
I love that shot. I'm obsessed with it.
Uh-oh.
There is just an aesthetic and a vibe about this film that
you just love.
I just miss so much. 2006 was a good year. We got Pirates of the Caribbean 2. We got The Pink Panther.
Did you like that movie?
I didn't actually, but it's kind of fun vibes.
Like,
how else was I going to know the phrase, I would like to buy an hamburger?
I would like to buy a hamburger.
We got V for Vendetta.
V for Vendetta. I watched that and I was just super disappointed.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, y'all. The timestamp disappeared.
Fail.
Sorry about that. We are at 17 minutes and 40 seconds.
40 seconds. I definitely thought that the Pink Panther was going to be the Pink Panther. I didn't realize it was based on like a detective series, so I was disappointed. And I wanted more Beyonce.
Oh, Meet the Robinsons is a good movie to cry to. It's kind of you definitely wouldn't be expected to cry to it. But this film definitely does still. It still is the tragic gay character trope, But yes, as someone mentioned in the comments, this was their first exposure to gay characters that weren't just comic relief. I think same. And even though obviously it's good to have whole-rounded queer characters that are not just there for tragedy, this was the opposite side that opened my mind to being like, wait, I feel bad for them.
Well, how is that? They're a bunch of godless heathens.
Thankfully, I was young enough that wasn't exactly my mindset. But it still was like, oh, if I feel bad for them, that maybe I can't like completely. I don't want to say the word demonize because I wasn't demonizing.
But you can't kind of brush them to the side.
Yeah, exactly. Who just Joba?
Hmm?
The Pink Panther with Queen Beyonce.
Yeah.
Oops.
That was also the main reason I went to see it. You know, it's a good movie with Beyonce in it. I mean, there's a few, but her starring in Austin Powers and Goldmember. I love that movie, and I've seen it a million times, and I definitely got my fill of Beyonce on that one.
Is it no longer remembered?
Nope.
And I remember this actor's name, but he has such a fascinating face. It's like if a horse was a human.
Like
what? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say like Madison. Check out our Young Royals 2 season 2 reaction.
Oh, that was the announcement we were gonna make.
Oh, we reacted to Young Royals season 2 on Patreon.
We'll let you know when it's happening at the end of this stream. How did we forget, Benji?
I didn't forget. I didn't know what you were talking about.
I didn't either.
I thought you were talking about us releasing this. Beyonce can't do comedy. She's great. She's so good. And you are in the chats all the time. Is it Pokraj?
Oh, yeah. Let us know.
Pokraj? Give us a heads up if that was the right pronunciation so I can actually say your name. Uh-oh. We're about to get some gunfighting.
Actually, if I remember correctly, this movie's got action sequences, but it's very kind of sparse in how it uses it. Like, this is one of those films that you'd be like, oh, yeah, there's like an action sequence every scene, but it's really not. It's actually very... Yeah, it's like the vibe of it feels like an action film.
Yeah.
The vibe of it's... I don't know, man. I just freaking love this movie. I can't pinpoint it. I don't want to do a deep dive as to why I like it. I just fucking love this movie. Fuck. Shit.
Yeah, that was rounded. The first one. Pokraj.
Pokraj? Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Good.
Hey, Yamani Grace.
First live stream, welcome.
There's a lot of tragedy in this film, though. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Stinky. I don't know why I love that name. Stinky.
It's changed like 3 times because I feel like it was like Stinky G and then
I don't know.
something else. But welcome back.
If any of you are just tuning in, we are watching V for Vendetta. That's what the title says. We are 22 minutes in. And yeah, we will be sharing this full reaction on Patreon with us as well as with the film. So, you know, if you don't have a copy at home, you can always watch it on Patreon in the next 2 days. And then eventually we will edit this for YouTube. But eventually, don't hold your breath for it.
Either way, y'all will see this somehow. Were the dishes getting stinky? Stinky said that they have to do the dish. They had to do the dishes. That's why they're late. So it was clever. But if you didn't read the comment, then that was just a stupid comment. Anyways.
Anyways, next question.
And all the ones that are wearing masks, shoot them anyway.
What a gay homosexual. That's their name. Or maybe not, LOL. Or maybe not. Actually, I don't know what you're referencing there.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind, or we're a little ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. So this is why we just shoot everybody in a mask. Eat me. Whoo! Wow. Bulletproof vests apparently don't stop knives. Or maybe those aren't bulletproof vests, because
I will say I do miss this guy. It's hard. It's such a delicate balance you have to strike with films like this. But I miss this era of like, wow. I miss this era of kind of like, not pseudo smart, but they're kind of like surface level smart action films that are made to feel that make the audience kind of feel a little bit more intelligent than maybe they might be. I don't know. You know, it's obviously, how do I want to phrase? Because the film itself is not as deep as like an actual independent film or like a real big thesis film.
just
This is like
that's really,
this is like a Rick and Morty type show where it's like it's very smart, but it still appeals to a mass audience. However, sometimes that means they get a lot of dude bros who like make it their entire identity.
Yeah.
And then they become misogynist assholes because of it, completely missing
the actual point
the
of
subtext.
what it was trying to say.
But I used to love, like, really be obsessed with, like, The Matrix, the V for Vendetta, Fight Club, just like those specific types of movies that did have a good, deep moral center to them, but kind of got like the films were kind of not surface levels, but they were surface level enough that where people would just go like, oh, I think I know what that means, and go in the wrong direction. So it's like I kind of miss that era, but I'm glad that that we have to be a little bit more articulate about what we mean with our films, so it doesn't get misinterpreted, so you don't have really horrible racist people saying blue pill, red pill.
Yeah.
Not realizing that the freaking Matrix films were written by two trans women.
Transgender women. But then again, you know.
Is that a win? I don't think they counted as a win. Guys who love Punisher, yes. I actually never watched. You know what, though? I think I did watch the original Punisher, but I don't remember it. The one with Thomas Jane. Yeah, I don't remember it at all.
I don't think I've seen any of them.
She got mind screwed.
RIZZO likes to RIZZO. She got anything where people are like, what?
It's funny. I don't actually know what my top... I always say I have like 20 films that are in my top 5. That's what I always say.
It just changes out with the seasons. Oh, so many books. He must be so smart.
Ooh.
Or
take me.
It's like, or he burns them for warmth.
I even have... This is how in love with it. I even have the Steel book.
Yeah, and for those of us who don't know, what is a Steel book?
It's a Steel. It's a Blu-ray cover that's not plastic but made of steel.
Got to pay extra for that. So, is he not only blowing up places, but he's stealing like art and like cultural things?
I think he's stealing the stuff that would have been destroyed because of the censorship. Plus, he might have already owned some of this stuff. I'm actually not sure. I don't remember his particular backstory. I don't know if they even give a backstory.
Yeah.
Before his transformation. Blu-ray was such a scam. Hey!
He likes Blu-ray.
I love Blu-ray.
I agree with you. I'm just like, my DVD plays just fine.
Okay. Oh, is it a scam? All right, Alexis Marie, Tell me what you collect. I'm sure all of it has a very specific reason beyond just enjoying it.
She didn't say you're a scam, okay? She's not coming after you.
Alexis Marie, if you collect stuff like books, I'm going to say those are a scam.
Books are a scam. There ain't nothing you could read in a book that you can't learn from a TV faster. Do you know what that's from? Probably not, because I don't think you were allowed to watch it. From Matilda.
Oh. That's the thing. It's like I like collecting them. They are a hobby for me. Some people collect what is those stupid little things that the Funko Pops?
Funkos, yeah.
Some people collect Funko Pops or go to Disneyland 5 times a year. I collect Blu-rays.
It's all a scam. Life is a scam. Why are we even here? That was dark.
Alexis Marie, we love you. You're always in the chat. Let it be known. We love you.
She's like,
she collects playing cards. Scam.
Is that a scam?
It's a scam.
You can at least do something.
You can play that online.
You can play with them.
Ooh, pick me up and carry me with your strong arms and your blushed cheeks.
I don't know about that. I don't know you.
Oh, someone just asked about Equilibrium. Remember that movie, Benji?
You know what's funny is that
I know what's funny.
I've had multiple roommates and we all bring our own DVDs. And at one point we had 3 entirely different personalities in our apartment. And the one movie that we all had in common was Equilibrium. And we were like, what? Like,
you all had Equilibrium? That's so weird.
It was random. It was the only movie that all of us had in common.
I collect anything that has to do with dragons. That's awesome.
Ooh, dragons are cool.
What's your favorite style of dragon, McKinley? Do you like I think I like Warrens. Warrens, they're the ones with their wings are the actual hands.
It's like I can't name them, but I would say if they have separate hands and egg in a hole.
So you remember Micah, my friend Micah that you've met? When I was staying with him for like a few months, we watched this movie together, and then I was obsessed, and he can attest to this. I was obsessed with making an egg in a basket, and I did that every day for at least a month.
That's funny. Yeah, I've definitely seen you make them a few times.
I mean, he did kidnap you.
I will always bring a Matilda reference. I love my classic 90s movie references.
Not me scrolling through box lunch for Funko Pop things as we speak.
I literally just saw that.
It is a great breakfast food. That shit's delicious. You can't even, especially if you get like, there's a multi-grain bread I always get. It's in a purple packaging. I don't know if they would have it outside of the States, but it is just mouth-watering, and it crunches so good. He is so fruity. Toad in a hole? I don't know why I don't like that.
Because it's slimy and it's like a toad.
Sounds like a weird sex position. Hey, babe, you want to come over later tonight and do the old toad in the hole?
Get some toad in the hole.
Do Christian parents hate Matilda? Yeah, anything having to do with witches, warlocks, or
any sort of magic that doesn't directly come from God is witchcraft.
But my dad defended Lord of the Rings. Figure that one out.
Yeah. I was allowed to watch Matilda. My parents were not as narrow-mindedly strict, as very like focusedly strict. I wasn't trying to like be like your parents are narrow-minded. Just like they weren't as tight-fisted with things.
McKinley Joe just explained why Warrens or Wervins are not technically dragons. They're cousins of dragons. Well, then call me a cousin lover, because I like Wervins.
House of Dragons. The House of Dragons aren't dragons. So dragons always have like separate wings from their arms then?
Yeah.
Because that's what I was going to say. Those are the ones I like. Like American Dragon,
you like,
Jake Long.
Yeah.
Emma, you own 32 Nancy Drew games.
On disc.
Are they different? I'm assuming 32. They haven't come out with that many. So it's
there's a guy on TikTok that I watch every once in a while who owns hundreds of copies of Titanic on VHS. And he is geeky as hell, and I fucking love him. Wyvern. All right, this was the death. Honestly, I think this was the death that they kind of. There's got to be a better phrase than blew their wad on, but
this was the one that they really just took their time to make it awesome.
I'm just glad it happened. Like, it happened early, and I don't know if any of the other deaths were as satisfying as this guy's death.
What's he gonna do to him?
Not Keira Knightley.
I was like, Yamani had a crush on Jake Long. I can see it. He wasn't one of mine, but I could see it.
Someone said that they used to differentiate Natalie Portman from Keira Knightley by calling Natalie Portman not Keira Knightley.
Fair. I would have probably differentiated them the other way and for like not Natalie. No. I definitely knew Keira Knightley first.
Ew, the fact he's quoting himself. I know you watch our reactions. Do you do this, Benji? Do you quote ourselves back to each other? I know I do sometimes, but not with this type of...
Because we have to edit it so many times. It's like we just know.
He's not editing his own shit. He just remembers it.
And I was about to say, or the fact that I just have the same thought at the same time and then say it with myself.
That's fun.
Or just singing with myself.
Yes, this was the villain in Speed Racer. The Wachowskis, they're very loyal.
Ouch. Daddy.
There's one more death that brings me to light. I actually can't remember. His was the one I was like, once he died, I was like, okay, cool. Oh, wait. Oh, I remember now. Okay, there is one really creepy fucker. Okay, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, now. Ashley, they don't necessarily say where Matilda's powers come from, which is probably
this
why
is
I
not
was
a Matilda reaction.
I know, but I wanted to, because she's not necessarily a witch. It was because she was so smart that I think her brain unlocked and she was able to have powers like that, which is why my parents, they were like, maybe he'll read more, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna watch the movie. Anyways, this isn't a Matilda reaction.
Are we sure about that now?
Yeah. We'll have one. We'll do it at some point. Do some 90s nostalgia reactions.
I like how he has barf next to him. Vomit.
Wait,
what? That's the one on the right. He is from the Bond series, from Quantum of Solace on. There. Wait, how is it? Pokraj?
Yes.
They're saying that we should watch Matilda now.
Yes, we absolutely should watch Matilda.
He had it coming. He had it coming.
He had it coming. He only had himself to blame.
I do think there is something kind of endearingly geeky about V.
Yeah. He's literally like playing sword fight with himself.
Yeah.
Why did I think he was about to say with Robert Downey Jr.?
Sorry, Kelsey.
I mean, we talk a lot. So that's kind of how the channel goes.
I mean, I think she probably can't watch it without actually seeing the video. Remember, they're not seeing what we're seeing.
Oh, sad. We're trying to be entertaining for you.
Why would I make you scared? Nikki, why am I making you scared? What?
I see it. I can see it. There's definitely times that I'm like, when you're like...
Well, I know why you'd be scared of me. I don't know why they're scared of me.
There's times
I'm such a loving person.
Hey, did you start editing this reaction? And I'm like, uh-huh. Totally.
I think that's an important line, too. He was like, bitch, I didn't want you to say that.
Oh, what did she say?
Him, when she basically read him and said, yeah, that movie you love is just about revenge, and he died. But in this world, thank God he got his revenge. Everyone else benefited from it, hopefully.
McKinley Joe said, I need to see Benji in a reenactment of Chicago. And to that I say, Chicago, Chicago. Yes.
He's the theatric dork that makes McKinley thirst trap. Or he is a thirst trap because he's a theatrical dork.
A truthful lie.
Well, thank you.
Fool of myself. Oh.
I really hate musical adaptations of films. I know.
A V for Vendetta musical?
I don't.
Did somebody say that?
See, here's the thing. I will watch musicals in theaters or in film, but for some reason, when it's a film that I love turned into a musical, I'm like, can y'all stop singing? Shut up and just get along with the movie that I know and love. Yikes. That's why I don't necessarily want to watch Mean Girls or Legally Blonde as a musical, because I'm like, oh my God, get to the parts I like and stop singing what's in your head.
It's the Legally Blonde
Is that the part that scares the audience?
Probably.
Oh, musicals are so dumb.
It's the intensity.
I don't think musicals are dumb. I personally, it takes a lot for me to even watch a musical, and it's a longer bridge to have to cross if it's a musical of a movie I like, and I have to listen to people sing things that they got done in like 2 scenes or 1 scene.
That's
in
why
one
we're
line.
scared of
If
you.
one line in a movie gets turned into 3 minutes of a fucking song, mentally I'm out. Yes.
Sure.
Someone said yes.
I will agree in the fact that if it's a part of the movie that I don't care about that much, and they take something that was 1 scene that I was like meh and turn it into a whole production, I'm like, okay, I just move on.
Please.
But
oh shit, he was also in Casino Royale. He was Bond's second kill.
this
Yeah.
lieutenant guy or him?
The lieutenant.
Okay.
Not Horseface. Which I say that in the most
Endearing
way.
Is
He's a beautiful horse face.
Yeah.
I've always loved his horse face.
Okay. Les Mis is great, but Les Mis isn't an adaptation, right?
That one's a different one because it's
It's an adaptation of a musical,
of a
but it's
book.
still.
Because I think the book itself was not a musical.
Well, I don't think you can have a musical book.
Not with that attitude.
Well, now we need musical books, you guys.
If you like fun, on the other hand, fuck off, Sydney. I love you.
That's great.
I know Sydney. I think. If you're the Sydney that I think you know, or just some random person
She's
who
like,
goes,
yeah,
I'm Sydney.
I don't remember where your apartment was. I wanted to come say hi. What was your address again? Hunger Games, the musical. I'd watch it.
Okay, well, that just goes into absurd territory.
But I would also still only watch the first couple.
You're missing the sad stuff. I'm missing the sad stuff, too. We were both talking.
Ew. Yeesh. So this is all real then?
You mean as in it's happening in real life?
Or
this is what she's recounting from her childhood, yes.
But did those like riots and stuff actually happen? Because that looked like real footage.
Real footage?
Yeah.
Maybe. The score in this movie is also beautiful, too. It's so just like jarring, but beautifully eerie. Ugh.
Ugh. Well, looks like we need some revenge. We need to call Camila Mendez to help us do revenge.
There's the crossover. Do revenge
with a big V
in the middle because it's a crossover. It's a crossover episode.
Do Vendetta.
Do Vendetta. The musical.
Yeah.
Fuck. But they wouldn't rehearse.
No, they can't.
I also want to reiterate, I am very open to musicals.
Just not
it's
adaptation.
Just not ones of movies that I'm like. I also, it's just because like we'll watch a movie, we'll do a reaction, and people are like, "Oh, you're probably gonna love the musical version." I'm like, I really don't actually.
Yeah.
There's that one song from Legally Blonde that I kept having to hear, and I was like, I don't ever want to hear this goddamn song again.
Yeah, but
I'm completely turned off to watching the musical.
It's
What's
good,
the
though.
song?
You don't like a lot of times the way that musical songs are, though. So it's like that stinks because.
I like Phantom of the Opera. I'm so fucking stoked for that movie. Show. I'm going to see it in November.
The Legally Blonde musical is really good, though.
Sure.
I haven't seen the Mean Girls musical yet, but I'm excited to.
I'm completely blanking on the cultural reference that is sapphic, or the old school reference sapphic. Fuck. That's a literary reference, right? Oh, someone said that they would ironically describe this film score like different degrees of rainy weather. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I feel that sentiment. It's definitely had that kind of like that cozy, kind of cold feel to it. Ooh, gross. If this is who you were talking about, this is the second death. In fact, this should be the first death I hate. I just didn't spend as much time with him, so I didn't remember him. But this guy's vile and disgusting. Okay. Hairspray is a good musical, though, but I also didn't see. I didn't see the original movie, and my first introduction to Hairspray was the musical. But they're also kind of completely different, almost.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really try to match the original one. So in a lot of ways, I kind of admired them for that. They like went a completely different direction while still being campy. Gross, disgusting. Blah.
What's he saying?
He ordered someone to sleep with, and he asked if they were not too old.
Oh, gross. I'd be like, why is this 30-year-old woman dressed like a toddler?
Unless they're in Riverdale, in which it's like, why is this 12-year-old woman
dressed like an adult?
Yes, McKinley. McKinley. Sorry, I'm like far away from the screen.
There you go. Oh, that's epic.
Yes. Lesbians.
Sapphic.
All I could think of was the freaking SNL sketch with Ariana. Oh my God, Du Bois and Kate McKinnon, where they are like they're lesbian historians and they're amazing.
Ah, that's great.
But I thought they were roommates, though. Don't try and save this fucker.
I don't think she's trying to save him. I think she's...
No, she is. She's trying to...
Or is she testing him?
No.
Nah.
No, she's feeling bad for what she's doing because he roped her into the scheme.
Yeah. So she felt like she didn't have a choice.
But now I think she convinced him to rope her into it so then she could...
Get out.
Yeah. I don't think she was ready for this fucking fucko creep. Oh, not tonight, Bishop. All right, so it's not a new way of watching movies. You weren't here from the beginning, XY, but we are watching it live right now. You can sync up with your copy at home, and then we will post it to Patreon where you'll see both versions. And then eventually it will make its way to YouTube. Sorry, not sorry, but YouTube's got copyright issues, and we needed to do something this week. But now we're communicating with you. Is this the part that y'all find scary? The part of Rizzo that goes,
"No! We said this!"
Yeah, I'm scary.
No, yeah, we've done a few lives in a row. I get it.
Can you
we'll go
can
back
you
to normal.
post that and then pin it?
Yeah.
Because, like, oh, my sister's in the chats.
Hi.
Yeah, we both.
Hi, sis.
She was there with us. It was me.
Oh, there she is.
It was me, my sister, and Preston, who played Ched Sullivan in Tinseltown, the show we just watched.
Which was our other live. How do you spell sync? S-Y-N-C? Or no, that's
S-Y-N-C. Yeah.
Sync.
No, I think
that's the correct spelling.
Giving me a frighten. Nikki, I'm glad you did say it because I'm going to take that to the grave now.
What?
That I'm scary. That
literally on your tombstone. Father, husband, kind of scary.
Oh, here's more tragic stuff. Spoiler. Not spoiler. So if you remember Benji, this is her what's it? Not superior though.
Her manager, her boss?
No, what is it called? Like if you were to
her higher up?
Whatever. His nose is bent though. My God, he's got that Owen Wilson
I was about
nose.
to say the Luke Wilson.
Yeah, that's good. Post it.
I don't know.
And then go to okay, you nodded it. There.
Her superior.
What?
Her superior. Is that what you were trying to say?
Superior, yes.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Thank you, Popcast.
And they were trying to hook her up with him. But we're about to find out
why that's not okay.
Well,
Luke Wilson is hot. Uh-oh. What's he got back there? Is this the gay stuff?
some of it. This is the agenda, Benji. This is what your parents were telling you about. This is what the church told us about.
It got me, and I didn't even remember.
I can't believe you didn't remember.
We'll see if I remember when it gets there.
Yeah, again, this is like the tragic gay character, but I'm very thankful for this movie because it opened up my eyes in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So,
gay.
Although, oh my God, that tweet I read to you yesterday where apparently Ryan Murphy was pissed off that Dahmer was removed from the queer category because he was like, not all gay stories have to be happy.
We're like,
Ryan Murphy, you idiot. Most gay stories aren't happy.
Right?
The fuck?
And definitely none of them have to be focused on a murderer.
Like Christ. Jesus.
Yeah. Stinky thought that my shirt said "in sync," which I don't. If you move, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I love Stephen Fry's character in this movie. I've actually never read the Quran. I should. But I've also never really fully read the Bible either, so.
I know. The Bible has been read to me. So, since nobody's read me the Quran, no. I mean, I went through a little period of trying to read through it.
The Quran? Or the Bible? Oh.
Exactly, Thug Muffin. It is a murder story. It's not a gay story.
You're talking about Dahmer, right?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. It's a gun.
I know this is boring for those of you just tuning in, but this will be on Patreon in the next 2 days. Or eventually on YouTube. Sorry, I'll try to say that less scary. Hey. Our life is lived by your whim. We will do whatever you want us to do. I'm sorry that we can't bypass YouTube's copyright issues. That's really shitty of us. I'm sorry you didn't buy the copy yourself. Again, that's really shitty of us. I'm sorry that you use us to secondhand watch all your things. So shitty of us. Next time we'll be more considerate and we'll ask each and every one of you what you want us to do individually.
Everyone leaves. This is why. That was scarier. I'd rather you
terrifying.
Yell. Oh, we do. But we do have a lesbian Christmas movie. But we do need more. But we have.
Oh, yeah.
Happiest Time of Year?
Yeah. I actually ended up watching that. I liked it.
It was good. The Kristen Stewart one.
I suddenly feel threatened.
My cringe face.
That's worse. So everyone said that's way worse.
Don't like it.
That ain't my scary Rizzo. Why does this Rizzo give real Jughead energy? I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. Do you ever not see me wearing these headphones? I know that speech. For someone who hates Riverdale, I seem to know that line very well.
Yep.
Oh, this was always kind of sad to me. But I always admired kind of the nobility of accepting what you did and accepting your, what's the word?
Fate.
Not just your fate, but responsibility, I guess. Although, I mean, he doesn't have to kill her. They could work together to solve everyone else's issues. So she's not necessarily he's not entitled to her death for his revenge. But again, I don't know. It's complicated.
She's on his list. You got to get through the list.
Happiest Season might be a fun one to watch.
I think so. You could definitely.
Happy Season was the Kristen Stewart one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did watch it. I'm pretty sure we watched it together. Thug.
No, this is we've actually never watched V for Vendetta, and we're watching it live here. If you have a copy at home, you can sync it. You can see at the bottom right here. We are 57 minutes in. If you want to line it up with your copy at home, please do. It's also on HBO Max for free if you pay from HBO Max. Otherwise, you can check on our Patreon in the next 2 days. We will have the full reaction there. And then you can also, eventually, we will get it on YouTube.
At some point. But next week, we'll have something else for you that'll be a normal reaction. So, no worries.
Gots to see it through, my boy. Lady Boss Ninja said that V's gots to see it through, my boy.
Got to. Yep. And she knows she did a lot of evil.
Yeah.
Nope. There goes mine.
There's a lot of, and something I admire about this film is you see a lot of faces that you don't know yet. I think maybe not a lot,
but that will come back and be important. Or
okay, yeah, she weird. Okay, yeah, I'd fucking hate you too.
It's like, yeah, they don't look you in the eye because you're torturing them.
Oh God. Did they ever explain why these people were specifically chosen? Oh, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely deserved to die. Oh my God. This was also the film that made me realize, like, the beauty standard, the typical beauty standard could be challenged. Because I was like, even as a kid, I went, Natalie Portman. Oh my God. With that shaved head.
I always thought she was ugly, but now she's cute.
No. I don't know if I actually, to tell you the truth, she wasn't really in a lot of things that I was watching.
No, I think so too. I think
she was in Star Wars, but I don't know. I never really had a crush on her.
Wasn't that like the first thing she did?
Yeah. Well, that was the first thing as an adult. I don't remember. It wasn't her first thing. She'd been acting since like Leon the Professional, but
yeah. Does he not have eyes?
Does he not have a penis?
I mean, it probably got burned off.
That's why he's so angry.
He's like, my dick and my eyes.
Oh, the undesirables. Yeah, they were basically anything that challenged the system. Yeah, that's why they're not looking you in the eye, lady. Yikes.
Egg in a basket. Frog in a hole. Somebody said it was, somebody said bullseye.
My sister just said that this is the reason why she shaved her head. And you know what?
Good, because it was a great
Actually, raise your hand if this movie was the reason you shaved your head. Actually, yeah.
During the pandemic,
I did shave my head. I was like, hey, if Natalie Portman can do it, so can fucking I. He's like a Ken doll down there. He's angry because he can't pee. He's been holding in a shit and a piss for years.
Oh, nightmare.
Wait, what's wrong with the original Egg in a Basket?
Hand raise. Leslie said, Natalie Portman shaved her head,
so I shaved my head.
I'm assuming you said that as a Mean Girls reference.
Yes.
If not, that's definitely how it was read.
What? That's a reference. I loved her in Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. Oh, I didn't know anyone else had watched that film.
Yeah, I definitely have not
seen
that.
Not by anyone else. I didn't know anyone had watched that film because I hadn't.
Well, if you haven't watched it, then you know nobody else will watch it.
It is a little fetishy if you specifically want burned people to make you an egg in a basket. Freak.
Go ahead and dress them up, too. Be like, I'm playing out a specific fantasy here. Just go with me.
Why do I love his horse face so much? It's just so like...
I would not say horse for him. Like, I don't even know. He looks like more like a... oh, what's that? The dog, the cartoon that's like, well.
Oh, Droopy?
Yeah.
Oh, he does have a droopy face.
Because he looks like the.
He's like, I work for a racist government.
Yeah.
Mwah. My government burns people. Mwah. I think I might agree with the terrorists. Mwah.
Oh, is he on our side? Or is he coming to our side?
You know, maybe if you would listen or have this movie etched in your brain, Benji, you'd remember.
Yeah, maybe we were actually watching it.
I'm watching because I know this movie inside and out.
Reading the comments.
I love this fucking film.
Oops.
Is that the part that scares you?
Every part scares us.
He does have a bloodhound face. Hey, that works. He's on the force. What you really want to know? I can do a better Droopy impression. I'd like to see you try. Whistles can scare me more, please. Yeah, Nikki, thanks for the new catchphrase. Just a scared little man on a big TV.
Big screaming.
Oh, God, this scene.
Is it going to be gay?
Oh, my God.
I'm waiting on gay stuff. Or was that all of it?
No, Benji. How do you not remember this movie?
I saw it once.
The queer themes are weaved into the very fabric of the film.
But is a guy going to kiss a guy? That's why I don't remember.
A girl kisses a girl. And not in a sexy way.
But in the genuine girl kiss way.
Not that a genuine lesbian kiss can't be sexy. I'm just saying not in a way that was like
male gaze sex, not male gaze sex.
I hate when guys do it, but I love when the women do it. Oh yeah, he
turned the camera.
What?
Wait, why would there was guns on everybody?
Oh, it's the gag. He's doing a parody that's gonna get him in trouble. Spoiler alert. Someone said she just drank straight from. I'll have to rewatch the film because I don't remember what you're talking about.
Nikki said, "I'm waiting on gay stuff. Me every time I breathe." It's truth. When the gay stuff happens, you will know. Thank you, gay.
Look where they're watching. Pay attention for this part.
Oh yeah, no, this is funny. It's hilarious. I see. I like it. I like what's happening. Oh, the cigar exploded.
I hate you.
This movie's great.
Get the fuck out of here. I mean, stay, but get the fuck out of here.
Hey.
That's the part that would get us demonetized. That fucking song
is so hard to use.
I'm pretty sure you ask any reactor or anybody who's ever edited anything on YouTube, that fucking song will get you in so much trouble.
Really?
Even if you use it just for a few seconds.
Damn, and it's so fun to use, too. They know it.
Yeah, the Benny Hill theme, but there's a real name for it, and I cannot remember what it's called, but John Hurt is so good. And this is important. This is, I mean, not to conflate comedians' egos anymore, but it is important to like challenge people. Back in 2007, when the whole Britney Spears thing was happening, and Craig Ferguson actually came out, and you've heard me tell this before, but Craig Ferguson actually came out on his show, and he never really would do rehearsed speeches. But he specifically made a point that I'm going to talk right now. This is from the heart. This is not rehearsed. And this is not supposed to be funny. And he literally did a whole speech on how he did not feel comfortable with the way that comedy was going. He did not want to make fun of Britney Spears, specifically because of his own history with substance abuse. And then he made a point of like, we need to be punching up, not punching down.
Yeah.
Our point is to challenge the senators and the politicians or anybody who's shitting on people and can get away with it. And, you know, and he did it with
who's clearly struggling.
Right. And, you know, he was like, I'm not here to make fun of a young woman who's clearly going through it. Like, especially when I went through it myself and I needed people to reach out for me. And he said this back in 2007. That was another thing that actually helped shape me a lot.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it going to be the same thing? Oh, no.
Oh, I hate this.
Damn.
Ugh. This'll make me cry.
Poor girl. I mean, poor him, obviously.
Yeah, if you want to look up that speech from Craig Ferguson, it's phenomenal. Because then people like a year ago on TikTok were like, "Oh my God, Craig Ferguson did this." I was like, "Yeah, I fucking know.
I know.
I watched it. I watched it live, and I remembered that for all of my life."
He said, "Don't quote the Craig Ferguson to me," which I was there when it was written.
There when it was written. Oh, you guys made me ink. No, I hate this. Steven's gonna fry.
Ouch. Oh, this is fucked up.
Do you remember any of this?
This is pretty much the only part I do remember.
Okay.
I don't remember what happens, but I remember like what happened, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't watch this without spoiling it, but spoiler alert. I don't know how the fuck this guy did this without tipping his hand.
Well, she's panicking, so all he had to do was do a decent impression.
That's a whole different silhouette, I think.
Well, we haven't seen his actual head.
I guess that's true, but I feel like that head's bigger than the one under the mask.
Come on, Padme.
He's wearing a Nixon mask. So if you're just joining the stream now, we are an hour and 10 minutes in. See that? Follow that thing right there. Boop. Ooh, just the tip. If you want to line up your copy at home, you can get a DVD, you get a Blu-ray, get HBO Max. It's on HBO Max for free. You can sync up your copy. You can watch along with us. But hey, if you don't want to do that, oh my God, if that's too difficult, just wait a few days. And if you're one of our patrons, you can watch this thing in its entirety with the video on Patreon for free. And
then for actual free, if you want to wait for a while, it'll come to YouTube at some point.
It'll eventually be on YouTube.
We're going to keep every single time we say that in the final reaction.
No! That's their payment.
The rat's like, oh, God, what is this? Ugh. I might be a rat, but I'm not desperate.
If V has the silhouette of a crusty, slimy old man, then I might need to rethink our relationship. Maybe, let's preface that. If V's kidnapping you to teach you a lesson and then also has the silhouette of a slimy old man, then you need to rethink your relationship.
But if he's...
The kidnapping should come first in the rethinking of the relationship, not the looks.
Look,
we're not vapid here, right?
We know that we're a little bit vapid on this channel. And there are certain people who could kidnap us, and we wouldn't have to rethink the relationship.
Oh, yeah, G.I. Jane definitely also was one of the first times I saw... I enjoyed someone with a shaved head. Stop making daddy mad.
Awkward.
Am I
the daddy?
Am I the drama?
Is it me?
Is it
the
me?
daddy?
I don't think I'm the villain.
Maybe I am. We just like watched that. I just
I
played
know,
that
but
like
now
a week ago, but now we say it all the time.
It's just because I love the full video.
Yeah.
Oh, listen. Ugh, this is the gay stuff.
That's some pretty shitty toilet paper. That just looks like paper.
Oh, Imogene Poots.
What'd she do?
Poots.
Oh, thank you, Nikki. Hi. I keep it up.
This movie isn't a Stockholm Syndrome, and I don't think V even wants it to be. And V admits V is not trying to fucking sexualize her. That's one thing I do appreciate about this film, and he knows he's a villain. I thought V was gay. Crush on her.
Imogen or the other one?
Imogen.
Oh.
Is that? That's not Evan Rachel Wood, is that? No, she would have been older by that point.
Gay stuff. It's the gay stuff.
Ugh. Oh.
That's a lot, guys.
Not the cornrows, someone said.
What?
The girlfriend. Damn, way to undercut that. No! I was fully silent, just like, damn, this is still sad even today. The cornrows.
Not the cornrows.
This movie's so good.
I thought she was going to grab a rat and eat it. Like, I'll make my own food.
So you see what she's doing. Like, she's being fed these
stories.
She's finding these stories.
Yeah.
Or the story, I guess.
Alive.
Yeah, that's definitely not toilet paper. It's also crazy how she could write all that on a toilet paper.
Yeah, it looks like more paper than toilet paper. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I hope some guy in the audience was like, oh, yeah.
Ew.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice. Uh-oh.
I know for anyone who's not able to watch the copy with us, we're just staring in silence, but there's a lot of reverential shit happening right now, so we're keeping it a little quiet. Sorry, y'all.
And Sophia had a crush on Ruth.
Is Ruth the
girlfriend?
Okay. Yeah.
I think definitely. It's always interesting, the crushes that we get from different movies that let us know who we are.
Yeah. Which version of Ruth? Older Ruth or younger Ruth?
No, that she met Ruth on the set, so Ruth has only been older, I think.
Oh, right. Not cornrows.
Yeah. But all of her girlfriends did look similar, so I think
So yeah, this is part of the tragic gay stuff, which we don't need any more of,
but you know, there's always a place for everything.
Yeah.
Where's your girlfriend? You fucking took her already.
Oh, even reading that line almost made me cry.
Yeah. It's all right.
do not know you. What?
Said Rizzo needs a bucket because he's about to be a blubbering mess. He needs his puppy. Oh.
Valerie is dropping bars.
Your sad daddy need a hugs. And go back. Oh.
There. You are here for me, the straight man. Make me feel comfortable.
I know, that's why I didn't hug you earlier, honestly. I was going to.
I
was like,
you don't have to hug me.
I was like, this is my story.
I'm not crying to get attention. I'm crying because it's fucking sad.
No, yeah.
Don't have to touch me. Don't
It's
touch
all
me.
right, I want to.
Don't touch me.
We want to touch daddy.
No, don't be here for me. Be here for Valerie. Wait, is it Valerie or Ruth?
Ruth.
That's Ruth? The main one's Ruth?
Oh, I don't know.
I think
Valerie
the main one was
the
Valerie.
Ruth was the girlfriend. I know that. So the main one's probably Valerie, if that's the other name.
See, that's definitely Hugo Weaving. I can tell his silhouette anywhere.
Oh, is Hugo Weaving is that V?
Yeah, that's Mr. Smith. You didn't know that? Get the
No.
Get the fuck out of here, Benji. You didn't know that Hugo Weaving is Mr. Smith?
He's V?
Yes. How did you not recognize the voice?
Ow.
This is very clearly Mr. Anderson.
Got the mask and
oh
that's
my
not his
God.
That's not straight
Sad
up his
Daddy
voice.
is Mad Daddy now.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Wow.
Benji.
Interesting.
When I was saying Hugo Weaving, were you just nodding along in your head?
Yeah, that's what I do.
You know he's also Elron?
Yes, I know that.
Ooh, I don't know what you know now.
Well, I know his face.
But you don't know his voice.
I don't know his name.
Oh my God, get the.
You got to say Mr. Anderson if you want me to know who the hell you're talking about. This is why I nod along and smile so I don't get yelled at. It's scary.
I'm not scary. It's scary to me how stupid you are.
Fuck off.
Oh my God, Rizzo Angie. Rizzo Angie.
Personally offended Rizzo. I really did.
Oh man.
Sorry, I'm not good with names, especially for a lot of actors.
We do want to do a reaction though to something we can actually watch. So eventually we're gonna open up our comment or Discord or something, so y'all can submit to us things that won't get copyright struck.
Yeah.
Because it would be fun for you not to just be staring there at us, staring
Just
at nothing.
Just yeah.
Oh my God.
How long was she in there? Did they say, or does she not know? Because there was no time.
I don't actually know. I'd be pissed as fuck though.
I mean, it was real-ish. Ugh. Wait, so did he get him killed? Or no.
No. He
because
kidnapped her separately.
Yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with anyone that says that he tortured and traumatized her. I will not disagree with anyone about that. I'm usually very intense about that. Like, I don't give characters the benefit of the doubt if their actions are speaking louder than their words.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't disagree with you. And I know there is, what is that? The lie by omission. Because technically he could say she asked for this, but by omission, clearly she had not articulated, hey, please kidnap me and torture me.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't disagree with anyone that hates him for this. I guess the only thing is it doesn't bother me like anything else with toxic characters where the filmmakers don't realize what they're doing is shitty and they're trying to romanticize it.
Yeah.
For some reason in this case,
it doesn't.
I think it's
like
just
that.
the fact that the world they live in is so traumatic and evil that it's kind of just like, and because he's not doing it in a sexualizing way, to me, I took it more as like a military, like I took it more as like a lieutenant or someone like
training
and kind of conditioning, because of the world they live in is so shitty and awful. And I don't know. It's not a thing that makes it okay what he did, but it's kind of like, because it's all war essentially, and the thing that he was really traumatizing her with is the truth that she had been
blind
kind
to.
of blocking out of her.
So he said, "To be a man, you must be strict as course."
Yes, this is the scene from Mulan, but way more intense. So again, and I think it's just the fact that they do kind of try and pair them up a little bit, but not really. It's not like Phantom of the Opera. It's not like it's not even like fucking Twilight. What are other things with trauma bonded? It's not like Beauty and the Beast.
Because they don't get together. That makes it okay that he tortured her.
It's not sexually motivated. It's not motivated by, I want you to be there for me. He was motivating, like, he was misguided, but he was doing it for her because that's what she had asked for technically. And in his warped brain, he's like, we're in a broken world, and so the world is horrendous around you. You need to get on this level. So because it's not about him being like, I need you to be my sex thing, or I need you to be there for me because I love you. That's the only reason why this movie doesn't bother me. Again, I don't disagree with y'all for hating him for that. I think he says, like, yeah, hate me. Like, I'm the drama.
Definitely, I'm the villain.
But I appreciate the film's reluctance to even give him a kiss. Because this isn't sexual. And that's, I think, why it just doesn't bother me. Whereas, like, literally any other movie, when it happens, I'm like, fuck that guy.
Yeah. All right.
No, it's still not okay to do anyone, though. But it's like, it's kind of the not okay that you have to go through when you are in a war, where you're just like, nothing that we're doing is okay. We're literally conditioning ourselves for this horrible world in reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, and V's effed up too, and I just appreciate the fact that I don't think the film shies away that he's effed up.
Yeah.
Or that what he's done is effed up. And that's probably why it never bothered me, because ultimately I'm not trying to romanticize him. So I never got the ick from him, because it's like, yeah, he's fucking a villain. Like,
well, he's also Mr. Anderson, so we know he's evil.
We don't know anything, Benji. I knew that, and I told you.
Is there a reason for, or like a specific symbolism of the contrast of him being born like through fire and her coming through like water?
Probably because she doesn't have the same vengeance in her heart that he does. He's driven by anger, where she'll be driven by
understanding, compassion, depression, sadness, emptiness.
Yeah, I still disagree. I still think it's like, she didn't ask for it, but the whole world's shit. Yeah, like in his, I don't know. I don't agree with him either, but the movie fucking exists in a horrible world. It's like,
yeah, I don't have an opinion on this because I haven't watched it enough, and I definitely wasn't paying enough attention. But, you know, fuck that guy. She was my mother.
I think the justification, though, that they have in the film is the fact that he keeps giving her a chance. Like, literally just turn V in, dim me anything, and I'll stop this, which is still not good, but I don't know. It's still shitty.
Truth.
Yeah. Because even I will say, I feel like if this was made in modern day, the Wachowskis wouldn't have allowed them to kiss.
Mm-hmm.
They would have removed any kind of
romanticization.
Yeah, what's it like, confusion. But even for 2006 time, I feel like they were still like leaning towards like, I feel like a lot of the romanticization comes from the studio's pressure of like, well, we have to have our lead man and our lead woman together. Whereas like you can tell like from the Wachowskis that they're kind of like,
it's not about that.
It's not about that. We'll give you a little bit of it, but ultimately it's about her journey. And she does not forgive him. She doesn't like the shit she did. He knows he's a monster. He is the villain. So it's like, knowing the Wachowskis and kind of knowing how they tackle films, like that's why I still gave this film a little bit more of a benefit of the doubt. Yeah, he doesn't even say she's wrong. Again, if there was like sexy stuff happening, I'd be, ugh.
And they were both like, you know what? You're right. Thank you for doing this to me. And then
I want to feel your burned body on my skin.
I want to feel your body. I want to feel.
I also want to make it known, I'm not saying what he did was right. I don't agree with him. That's funny. I don't think he's a sexy, aspiring character. I'm just saying there's a reason why I am still able to watch this movie, but like I will turn off other shit with creepy undertones. I teased that. I'm sorry.
Do what?
They said stop for defending him. I was like, I'm not defending him. Stop making scary RIZZO.
We're past it.
Daddy, let's move on.
Okay, let's move on. It wasn't a defense of him.
No.
Daddy, chill. Have you seen that one?
No. What's that?
It's a TikTok, and this like angry like middle-aged white man is like screaming at these people, and this like I think like brown person, I don't know if they identify as him or her, but like with like a wig, like walks up to him and goes, "Daddy, chill," and he goes, "What even is that?"
I'm definitely gonna have to watch that after this.
Yeah. Not the daddy chill.
What the hell even is that? What the? Okay. What the fuck is the
show? I was
collywobbles?
told to show him now by your sister.
If you're just tuning in, yeah, you're only seeing us. I'm sorry, Netflix has copyright issues. If you want to watch along with your copy at home or on HBO Max, you can watch V for Vendetta along with us. You check right down here. We are an hour and 32 minutes in. However, if you don't want to watch it along with us, you can also wait about 2 days. This will be on our Patreon, full reaction, uncut. You'll see us. You'll see the video. It'll be great. And then eventually, Benji and I will edit it for YouTube for free. So you can wait for then. Until then, just hang out here. spam the chat with dumb stuff, and we'll respond to you if it's funny.
Exactly. There we go. What the hell's even that?
Oh my God.
Daddy, chill.
Is he saying what is that to the idea of?
No, I think his brain short-circuited because there was so much that he was confused by.
Watch the movie.
I'm literally watching. You asked me a question. I'm answering it.
This isn't like real life at all. I really hope they didn't put this on us. Our government. I'm gonna
We're not talking about y'all.
talking about America.
Our AC just shut off very dramatically. Ooh.
Yikes. The media spreading fear and panic.
What?
What? Q's uncomfortable laughter.
So he like poisoned everybody so that he could take power.
Yeah, John Hurt's character. Hey, I know that you're kind of voice blind, but do you know who that is right now?
I'm not voice blind, and I can clearly see him here, and now I know who he is. And he's talking like himself right now. V doesn't talk like that. Not gonna happen. His face isn't that bad.
That's all a mask. You realize that, right, Benji?
He's got a mask on still. That's his face. He's got like fake beard and stuff. I don't remember what I just rolled my eyes.
You rolled your eyes because I said you were eye blind,
right?
Or ear blind, or voice blind, whatever I said. So first he just told them to watch Creedy, and now he's telling Creedy that people are watching him. He's playing both sides.
Look at that.
He's a slimy little bugger.
Can't trust him with his own plans.
He's so sassy. I'm never going to not be able to watch this movie without thinking that V is definitely a theater kid. Like, it's so apparent. Kill the rabbit. So right now, V is convincing Creedy, who is like the head of all security in the UK, to get the old man Sutler, who is like the chancellor, get him from out of the ground, because eventually, you know, this guy will betray you. So why not get ahead of the curve? Let me kill the old man. You can be in charge. But we all know V's got some tricks up his sleeves and maybe some guns and bombs and a sword.
A bunch of other stuff. Are we going to get a good fencing match at the end?
You know, they don't fence in this movie. Kind of a bummer.
I mean, I guess that's more realistic because why?
That would have been fun. Threatening him homoerotically. Yep. The games.
The games.
So gay homosexual, which is a name, said he definitely wrote and performed his own shows in the living room and forced his parents to watch it as a kid, to which I would say, I don't know if he had a good childhood.
Oh, but, you know, probably.
I hope he did.
I'm sure he at least got to do that a few times. You did that.
Major
right?
Chekhov gun miss with no sword fights. Yeah,
exactly.
So
yeah, it's prosthetics. It's not a mask. And it was still only like the just little pieces.
Whatever. I'm not a theater nerd.
Nerd. Also, that's not even theater. That's movies.
Whatever.
You should know that.
I'm not a nerd.
Because you are a movie nerd. You're a big movie nerd. Stop.
Am I the nerd? I don't think I'm a nerd.
Maybe I am.
Maybe I am the nerd. What was she trying to spell?
What was she trying to spell? You didn't let her finish.
Yes, we definitely do the edits ourselves. What?
Just watching your I'm a nerd face.
Oh, I haven't watched the Jim Caviezel, Guy Pearce, Count of Monte Cristo in forever. I remember not liking it as much, but I also think I was expecting it to be more like Pirates of the Caribbean. So now I kind of want to watch it again as an adult who wouldn't be disappointed. Oh, this is so good too.
I had an off-brand Count of Monte Cristo cartoon that I grew up watching. It might not have been an off-brand, but it was pretty cool. One of the characters was a talking cat. So that was fun.
God. Who was in charge of buying shit at your house?
My mom.
Cheryl,
bought all
we need
of
to
our
talk.
movies. We had some good ones.
So now V's sending out masks to everybody.
Uh-oh. Was that Mr. Anderson?
Could I roll my eyes harder?
He said, "Give me your fucking money." Dun dun. The Vine. That was Vine, right?
Yes. Whoa, Henry Cavill was in the Count of Monte Cristo? Shit, I would never ever remembered him from that.
Which one?
The one with Jim Caviezel.
2002?
Jim Caviezel.
Oh. Okay, I'd watch that.
Yeah, I definitely kind of want to watch that. Oh, this is all so good. All the things that are connected. And the future, too.
That was ours.
Yikes. Oh, that shot gives me chills. The one with her.
Yeah.
And I always notice that shot where they try to set him up with Natalie Portman's character, saying that their future might possibly be together.
Or maybe their past was together.
No.
Because this seems to all be past stuff.
No, it was, he said, and I can see in the future what's going to happen. Oh, Max said that little girl whimsically running around in the mask was just like me after I watched this as an 11-year-old. And thank God you're still able to type that. Oh, I hated that as a kid.
Oh, my God.
I was literally just referencing that.
Oh my god. I didn't remember that. Or like, I know it's a grown man that's doing all these things in this mask, but clearly this little 3-foot tall skipping person is gotta be
person.
but they might not know if it's a girl or boy.
Skipping person. No, I just like the idea that
It's a skipping person.
Dun. Yeah, this score is phenomenal. I listen to it every once. I have the vinyl of this film too. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
How shouldn't he be out causing anarchy? How long did it take him to do that?
He can multitask.
Was he at least recording it? There's no one here to see this.
We're here, Benji. We're here.
That's right, and that's all that matters. Someone saw it.
The score is so perfect. You're right, Candid Wings. Thanks for sharing them with us, even though you're so candid. Praying they only had to film this domino scene once.
Right? Like, stops halfway through. Like, y'all are going to have to CGI that. I can't. We're not setting this back up.
I like the Italian hands, McKinley Joe. The final domino did not fall. The domino did not fall. I also burned this score onto my my computer because I had rented it from the library. Then I burned the score on my computer, and then I used every single song and track in any of my homemade movies.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of the score by heart just because I was like constantly reusing it.
You're like, here's another one. I mean, well enough.
May I give you your hair back?
I kept it.
Guess you should have just shaved your head
A
from
long
the
time
beginning.
ago. They were like, wait, who's this?
I was angsty.
How much stuff did you listen to in the rain and just cry? Rizzy's taking
I'm
a
not
pee-pee.
peeing. I'm getting water.
So you will be peeing soon.
I have a small pecker. Wait, what?
Whoa. Didn't mean to say that. He's just constantly screaming.
Yeah, he needs to hydrate. I'm dying. Mr. Greedy's like, meh,
But I don't want to quit.
I don't want to quit. Rizzo eating all those words about it not being romanticized.
Yeah, this is very romantic.
Oh, well, actually.
Like, damn it.
Is that a spaghetti chart? Do you eat spaghetti from jars like this?
A spaghetti jar, or like a spaghetti sauce jar. Which, like, yeah, mason jar, basically, right?
I was like, are you eating spaghetti out of a jar?
I know. I was like, interesting. I'm not opposed to it, though. It's a good idea. Muscles. Did you say muscles and bone? I get behind that.
Hey, Jessica Cole? Is that your Jess?
Yeah. Hi, Jess. Unless we got another Jessica Cole in the chats.
If you're just tuning in, we're watching V for Vendetta. If you don't have a copy at home, then sorry.
Or you could watch it on HBO Max and sync up with us. And the sync is right here. We're close to the end. We're at whatever this says right here. And then it'll eventually be on Patreon. And then it'll eventually be on YouTube.
Yeah, in the next day or two, like literally as soon as we're done here, I'm going to start syncing it up. And then it'll be on Patreon in like a day or two. And you can watch it with our faces and with the movie. And then eventually Benji will edit the whole thing, right?
Yeah, sure. The whole thing all the way through?
All the way through.
Yes, cool. That sounds great. Oh, he made his own train station.
Yeah, it is true, though. He doesn't even see himself as a
person.
He is an interesting character, though. This is coming from someone who didn't read the book. But even just on film, it's interesting because it's like, yeah, he's done this whole thing, and yet he's still like, it's not his choice. I mean, granted, he did condition her to possibly pull the choice, but...
Pull the lever, Evie. Wrong lever.
But he is fascinating because he also doesn't even see himself as human. There's a graphic novel. So if you consider that a book, yes, there's a book.
It's a book.
So Sydney in the chat, she was referencing a series of movies I made when I was a kid that I did make and that were heavily inspired by this and that I did use the score for this fucking movie in. But she called it The Mask. She was calling it The Mask series. I was like, what are you talking about?
Was she talking about Probe?
She was talking about my film Probe.
Which I still haven't seen, by the way.
Yeah, we can't watch it on this channel, though, because it is copyright as shit. We could watch it in an edited version, but not for a stream.
But personally, I haven't seen it, and I would like to. Oh, nobody's home. Oh, they're like, we're going to be united, all right.
Anti-heroes should be interesting. I love that he knows he's both a product and a part of the problems in the world. Yeah, I think that's always what, even as a kid, fascinated me. The idea that there is something in between, that there's like a gray area, but not like an obvious gray area. Because this was one where he was like, no, I know I'm technically wrong too. And I feel like you don't see that in anti-heroes a lot either. You usually see like a hero who just does bad things, whereas like you don't see a villain who's like, I'm trying to do heroic things, but I know I'm a villain. Like a genuine villain. Not Maleficent. Who I love. I fucking loved Angelina Jolie as that, but like, you know, she's like a villain.
Well, that's with all the Disney ones. They're like, yeah,
he did.
They're like, they're nice now. See? Wow. He didn't even get to kill him.
Oh God, maybe one day I will show bro, but yeah, it's a rough. Those are rough movies.
Nah.
Oh, Sydney, that's fascinating. I'm glad you guys liked it. They were terrible, but also interesting. There was a lot of love poured into those films that I made. And maybe one day I will share them on the channel.
That's
maybe
really all we can ask for.
Both about to die.
See, I would have gotten him right there. I would have been all like, Mr. Anderson.
An hour and 54
your
minutes?
Men are already dead. It was a close enough one.
Get the fuck out of here. I love this slide.
You're screwed.
I love that. What you have are bullets, and the hope that
I hope that I'll be dead by the time you're empty. Oh my God. I don't care how much bulletproof shit you're wearing. That would hurt.
He's motivated by vengeance. He's the true scary RIZZO.
Very Matrixy. Oh, right. Because it's the Wachowskis.
That's Hugo Weaving.
Who's that?
Get the fuck out of here! This was so cool.
We got our knife time.
This scene was so cool. Just imagine being a... what was I? 2006? That would have been a 16... Nope. I think I'd have been a 15-year-old boy. Just imagine being 15 or 14 years old and watching this, and you're like, it's so fucking cool.
It does. The mask does distort his voice a little bit, Cindy. Thank you.
Cindy, I knew who he was in 2006.
Yeah, but you're a movie nerd.
I am. I am. I'm a scary movie nerd, though.
Not like a regular movie nerd, right? Right, Popstar?
But not like a bougie scary movie nerd. Not like the one who's going to tell you why the Criterion Collection is the only collection. I'm like a weird scary movie nerd.
The one that knows what a Criterion Collection is.
But also thinks Pirates of the Caribbean is the best film ever.
Ooh.
God, I always love that.
Just knifing him.
Kill shot or kill
throw.
Woo. This was amazing as a kid. Fucking love these movies.
It's giving. I still know what you did last summer.
McKinley theorizes that V has been so burned and so used to pain
that it's not. It doesn't.
It's like it's only a flesh wound.
Yeah. Because he does end up like. They did get him good. It's just not. He's able to keep going.
The Wachowskis are very hit or miss. I honestly love all the first three Matrixes. I appreciate Speed Racer. Could not get through Jupiter Ascending, but I'm also not really a huge space opera person.
I'm not a huge space opera person, but I did enjoy Jupiter Ascending.
Okay, see? Yeah. So it's like, it wasn't one that I was like, this is terrible. I personally didn't get through it. Mm-hmm. I didn't see Cloud Atlas. And we both didn't like Matrix Revolutions.
Oh, but Raina didn't actually like Jupiter Ascending.
Oh, can you remove that? And then just delete them.
Did you finish your thought?
No, that was it. Yeah. Got them spam bots.
Right.
Good night.
We do not have a moderator.
No, we do need to get a mod. Hey, if you're willing to mod, hit us up. If you're not racist, sexist, homophobic, problematic, have a computer, and you're willing to moderate for us, hit us up.
Extra points if you're cute.
And you want to date Benji, but not like in a creepy supervisor type way. In a way that Benji would
maybe in a creepy
take advantage of it
kind of way.
Hit him up.
You could be a supervisor. We might be okay with that. He died. What? He didn't make it?
Do you remember anything from this film?
No, I
Benji?
remember. I remember. I knew he died. I literally, the only thing I remember is scenes of her being locked up, her getting her hair cut, and the V speech.
This is the part where I'm going to start crying.
And then literally the last scene. That's what I remember.
All right, y'all.
Got this, Travis.
You don't have to be there for me. You can enjoy it yourself. I don't need. Okay.
My hand is cold. This actually.
Yeah, it's very.
You're helping me.
Okay. Well. So am I not an ally
So
if I let
like,
go? If I let go, am I not an ally?
I mean, you weren't holding on anyway.
All right. She said, no. No, I don't think I will. Okay, here we go. Hey, no one needs to be here for me. I enjoy crying. I mean, thank you. I didn't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like you don't have to feel sad for me. Just
I mean, McKinley said your tears taste delicious. So I don't know if if they're actually there for you. Woo! Fast as fuck, boy. You can't shoot me. Oh, they're just not shooting? It's impressive. Oh, my goodness. So, like, at any point was, like, the what is it, Chancellor, like, I see there was an order for 500,000 V for Vendetta masks.
He probably got it shipped from outside
from this card. Let's check the billing address. Hey, stop.
Hey, cancel that Amazon order. This score also makes me cry every single time, too. I don't get a pouty look.
You get a little bit.
Gotta immerse myself in this.
I wonder if he spent the last 10 years hand painting all of those. 'Cause that's not store quality. The Prince of Egypt score will definitely bring you to tears. Wow.
He was Edmond Dantes.
Evie, that's literally impossible. Who the fuck was he? Yep, you was crying hard. Oh, the V in the sky.
You said that was literally impossible. Woo!
V for Vendetta.
Oh, man.
Sorry, I'm not a crier, y'all. I usually only cry in my room alone.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Good-ass movie. And I hear the sound of multicultural people. This is a good-ass movie.
We love a good-ass movie. Right.
Good-ass movie? Okay. All right. Pause. Let's go back to full screen, boys.
It's the boys.
Wow, y'all. My dog's barking in the background as she's been doing for the entirety of this week. So we do have a little announcement, Benji.
Yeah.
Benji, what do we have in store for our patrons
All
this
right,
month?
so here we go. Little surprise moment. Obviously, I would hope that you guys knew that we got you on this. I'm riffing way too much. So we reacted to season 2 of Young Royals. It is on Patreon starting
tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow.
So we are starting with the second season of Young Royals, and we're going to be releasing them every Sunday and Wednesday. Entire episodes. We'll be doing that for the month of November. And then we have another show lined up after that. So that is on our $10 tier. I know I do want to apologize to everyone who was a patron prior, and we just weren't really posting that much.
Yeah.
And then we were like kind of starting momentum, and then everything happened personally, so we took a break. But we are back. We're excited. We're going to be watching a lot of shows there exclusively, and we are going to be doing a lot of stuff here on the channel. Again, if you were watching this and you're like, what are those two fuckers staring at? We were watching V for Vendetta. It will be also on the Patreon on our $5 tier. $5 tier, that's all of the reactions.
Just everything, all full reactions and stuff. Everything that's on YouTube, just unedited.
Yeah, so we're gonna be on. We'll have this on that on Patreon for $5 a month, and that way you can watch us watch the movie, and you don't have to see two idiots staring into nothing. Now you know what I'm crying at instead of just watching a guy go
and another guy go.
So we're super excited, Young Royals. Spoiler alert, we really enjoyed it.
We did. We really liked the first season, and this one definitely kept that trend going. Should we talk about the movie we just watched?
Oh, yes, V for Vendetta. I mean, I think my tears spoke from themselves. What did you think, Benji, having half watched it with us?
I know. I was like, I haven't seen it in so long, and then I still only half watched it. But, yeah, it's a cute movie.
Yeah. Did you say a cute movie?
It's cute, you know? It's like... It's nice. This is how I felt after I showed you Hocus Pocus for the first time. And
yeah,
you weren't
it's true.
watching
It's fine. You've already seen it. Let's see some of these comments. Leslie said, or Lisa?
Where?
Lisa.
Leslie. H?
No. Lisa, right underneath there said, when they have close-ups of all the people who were killed, it gets me. That... I don't remember what my thought process was as a kid, but that destroys me every time.
They were in the street.
They were in the final scene.
they were in the streets
in the mask.
with
They start taking off the mask, and it was the little girl with the.
I was like, I was pretty sure she got shot.
Yeah,
but I didn't want to say
But then
anything.
Stephen Fry's character,
I didn't want to get yelled
and then her
at.
parents were there, and then Ruth and Valerie were there.
I thought so. I thought that those people were dead.
Hugo Weaving was in the movie.
Well, I thought the one lady, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the lady that died. Yeah. And then definitely the kid. I was like, how is she there?
That part affects me, and it always hits me in a kind of how death is permanent, but the idea of someone can live on, and just the idea of people finding peace even if they were killed in a cruel world. I'm gonna make myself cry again, and it's just, and then it just was a lot. Even as a kid, that was a movie that I'm really glad I watched because it did humanize. Unfortunately, I grew up in an environment. Now, I do want to give, I do want to say my mom, even though we had a lot of kind of like super Christian thoughts, and we were raised in an environment where like anything queer was not really accepted. My mom was always the type of person that even if she didn't agree with someone's like life, she somehow, it was more than just like oh, you're cute and gay and that's it, but I'll disagree with you as soon as, like, it was never that. It was like she loved everybody. And sometimes it was almost like Christianity could be a burden, and she would still push through it to love somebody regardless of what she was taught. And so it's like I want to make that known. Like, I didn't grow up in a household that was like,
we hate the queers.
No, I didn't grow up in that type of household, but I still grew up going to church where it was like, don't be gay, don't masturbate, don't have sex.
Just don't do it.
Just don't do it, promise. All right, everybody use some numbers. Wait a minute.
No.
So to watch movies like this where, yes, was it tragic? Was it the gay, tragic, doomed love story? Yes. For me, it was eye-opening because as I was sitting there having empathy for these characters and crying, I was like, wait a minute, they're real. Like, these are real people to me, and I don't feel comfortable like fully demonizing, because it's like, oh, she loved somebody, and that's so important. And even though I didn't fully understand, and even though the church was like, that's not real love, I was like, but I felt real, and it felt real to them, so why wouldn't it be real? So, for all of its problems, this film was very instrumental, and like, it was one of the things that kind of opened the door. Plus, it was just kick-ass. Like, it was a good movie, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad I watched it. So those are my thoughts. Benji, how did you feel about half watching it?
It's cute.
Get the fuck out of here. It is a cute movie.
Anything, Taddy Matt? Taddy chill.
Is there anything? Taddy chill.
Taddy chill.
Do you have anything else to say before we log off?
I just want to read a few positive comments here. Thank you. I was feeling like Benji, but now that you're describing why the tears, I get you, and I feel what you're saying better.
Yeah, thank
Lita
you.
said. McKinley Joe said, such a good movie, I guess. Thank you for indulging my comments throughout. No problem. It was fun. I need to catch more streams more often because you two are just so fun and genuine, even though I may never meet you, etc. I love you. We love you. Was that from the letter? Right?
I love
Didn't
you.
she say that?
Even though I...
Uh-oh.
Daddy chill.
Daddy chill.
I think that's a movie I'll have to pass on unless I'm watching it with another person. Against the idea that the ends justify the means. I just didn't see much to redeem the movie for me. That's fair. It's art. We don't all have to agree with it. If it's fun, don't do it.
If it's fun, don't masturbate. Don't do anything
that sounds
fun.
About right.
Daddy chill.
Young RIZZO.
Oh, here's my steel book.
Nerd.
Show that off. I'm going to show 2 more things.
Oh, God. We started him. Let's end this. It's been 2 hours. I'm just here with his little steel book. So it's made of metal. And it's got some stuff in it. Now my dog is barking. That's him. There's, oh, look. This is the part where she's in the rain. And then there's a back. Oh, look at that. He's got a vendiferous veffering vendivas.
And a really angry doggy.
That's the soundtrack.
Ow! I know. I kept you locked up. It's okay. Oh,
All right, the doggies are gonna join us for the outro.
Yay! Joining for the outro.
We go.
Because they were so. Oh, go.
All right, we ready?
What's up? Well, thank y'all for joining the live. I know we teased you. We're a puppy tease, aren't we? You know, Benji, do you want to tell them what we're about to do?
We are about to, surprise, get either high or drunk.
I'm getting high.
And I might get high or drunk. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to watch Cats with our dogs. and
we're going to be high. We don't know when that's coming out. It's not on the schedule yet, but it's something we've been wanting. We've got a whole fun list of things for you. Starting next week, we're going to be watching Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure.
Whoop.
So that's on the docket. And then we have some more stuff after that every week. Eventually, we will get this Cats reaction out to you, too. But we're super. I know Bucket is ready to rage. Ow! Ow! You're such a monster. Ow! Ow!
Yeah, she bites kind of hard. She's
Honey,
just
chill.
So excited.
Or is it Daddy chill?
Baby
Daddy chill.
Baby chill.
Yikes. But yeah, that's what we're about to do. So we're super excited. Am I bleeding? Probably.
No.
Benji. Until next week, what are we?
I'm Benji.
I'm Rizzo.
Sweet dreams, pop stars.
And keep watching. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. Oh, I need to do the sign out.
You have
I need
to
to
do
sign
the
out. Hold on.
actual sign
And keep watching. So you're going to see us a little bit, but I have to end the stream here. And then that's how it'll.
Bye, guys. Did we end it? Are
We're
we
about
still
to.
on with you guys?
It's right here. 3, 2. Hold on. It's about to go.
Pop.